to Doug in Cleveland on this Monday night. Hi, Doug.
Hey, Jim, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, I just think just watching the games yesterday, that Baltimore and Pittsburgh game, or Baltimore and Cincinnati and Pittsburgh, they were all terrible yesterday.
Yeah.
They were, but even Pittsburgh, I thought, did not look, for a must-win game against Buffalo, who was even worse. This is such an opportunity for these guys. I can picture, DeQuell Jackson and Joe Thomas driving in on I-71 for the last 6 years in November going, oh, here we go again.
Right.
Another 2 months of just crap football. And now here is the opportunity of a lifetime with your rivals that have beaten you up for so long, just to go and take the bull by the horns and go win the division. I haven't seen an opportunity like this. Even in '07, I think we knew that Pittsburgh was better than us. Mm-hmm. But I'm not scared of anybody. Even yesterday there was some bad football on TV yesterday.
Yeah, good point. And you're right about that. I tell you that Pittsburgh, if Buffalo got any kind of quarterback play yesterday, because they could run the ball. They ran the ball well with Spiller and Jackson, and of course we've seen that act. But boy, Emmanuel was just back, and he just couldn't get it done.
Well, we were talking about, Pinkston, the speed of the game. All of a sudden, you got a young player. He comes in, and it's tough to do.
Was Thaddeus Lewis available yesterday, or was he hurt?
I think not.
Because the week before they played that kid,
Tua. This division is starting to remind me of 1985 when the Browns stole it with an 8-8 record. Everyone is down. Mm-hmm. Cincinnati, on paper, should be the best, but they're faltering. And the Browns are the team, finally little bit on the rise, striving to get there. So that's what I think. I think the shortest way to the playoffs is winning the division.
Oh, absolutely.
You're not going to get it as a wild card. There's not going to be two teams coming out of this division, and it's very doable.
See, even yesterday, I thought Baltimore at home, after what happened in Cleveland, after the fact that they've lost 3 games in a row, they'd really be ready to go. And maybe they are, but maybe they just can't go the way they used to. I think Joe Hayden's right. They're not the same Ravens. And Cincinnati didn't. The caller's right. He hit it right on the head. Cincinnati was not good for a long chunk of that game yesterday when they finally, and Baltimore let them get back into the game late in the ball game. And then, he's right. Pittsburgh was not great yesterday. Buffalo was terrible.
It all seems to be the quarterback that doesn't give the ball away.
Right.
Because that's the key. And that's always been Cincinnati's back.
Mm-hmm. And the other thing, every team in the division can't run the ball.
Isn't that amazing?
Pittsburgh they got a couple games out of Le'Veon Bell when he came back, and Dwyer had some big runs yesterday. But there's no continuity on anybody's running game right now.
Out to Maple Heights.